today I hope that at the end of my session, you go back to your organisations and start talking to them about making the contact centre an integral part to the customer experience journey. How you make them feel is the difference between whether they stay with your brand or go to a competitor. And your contact centre, I believe, is an integral part to delivering on that. Your call centre has an impact on customer experience and loyalty. 74% of companies expect contact centre volumes to increase. Yet investment in contact centres has declined year on year for the last 4 years. Customer satisfaction through contact centres has declined year on year for the last 4 years. So there's a disconnect between what executives in companies are saying and what we're actually doing. 95% of customers will use more than one channel in 2016 to contact you. And the reason contact centres need to be able to service across all of these channels is for two reasons. Firstly, customers demand it. And secondly, we need to deliver a consistent customer experience. And 65% of your customers will share their negative experiences. Imagine with technologies like Periscope now, and all it takes is for one person being a little bit tech savvy on the end of an email, end of a call, end of a social media interaction to record it and share it in live time. Imagine trying to manage 6 or 7 different centres. Imagine how disconnected your customer's journey will be. What's better with a contact centre from a customer's point of view? Is it in-house or outsourced? It doesn't matter. It matters how you make them feel. Average handling time. I think average handling time has been seen as one of those measures that you just have to hang your hat on. If I'm answering 80% of my calls in 30 seconds or 90% of my calls in 30 seconds, I'm doing a great job. Have you asked your customer? Because research shows that 90% of customers would prefer to wait longer to get answered to get served correctly the first time than 80% of the time getting answered really quickly, but having to send in an email, call back later, hop on Facebook. Asking the customer if they're satisfied with the service the agent provided is much more powerful than just asking whether they were satisfied overall. And so if you ask the customer, did the agent serve you well, then you're able to train, educate, reward and recognise your team members that are doing great work and obviously coach those that aren't. Customers measure us across 3 separate areas. When they contact you, regardless of how they contact you, they want to be successful. Were they able to achieve what they set out to achieve? The second thing customers measure us against, effort. Is it easy doing business with you, or do you make it difficult? And emotion. So if you deliver on success and effort, the customer's likely to be satisfied. But if you make an emotional connection with that customer, you will build a lifetime advocate. 20% off if you ring up now. Contact centre answers? No, there's no discounts. You must be mistaken. It must be our competitor. The number one takeaway I'd like to share with you, regardless of your role, is help your contact centre to deliver on promises. Get it right first time and learn from the data. Time to first human response. Communicate, train and engage. It seems simple. I say, don't just have a flower budget. Have a goodwill budget. Have a budget that empowers your team members to be human. If you don't look after your team members, if you don't recognise and reward them, you will never get through that glass ceiling and deliver an amazing, sustainable customer experience through your contact centres.